I don't know how to say this without sounding incredibly shallow, but I think I'm obsessed with beauty. And before I start going in depth in this video, I want to point out the fact that I am not wearing makeup right now. I haven't washed my hair in 2 days, so it's really greasy, and I just don't really look my best. And that was intentional because every part of me wanted to put makeup on before I sat down to film this video. And I really wanted to curl my hair, right? To somewhat hide the fact that it's really greasy. Don't get me wrong, I love makeup. I don't think wearing makeup is a bad thing. This isn't the type of video where I'm saying makeup is bad for women and women should stop buying makeup. The problem is that it doesn't feel like a choice anymore, at least for me. Sometimes it feels like a requirement. Like, I've spent so long seeing beautiful, perfect women on social media and online that if I don't look like that, something is wrong. And I don't want to feel that way anymore. But the thought of people watching this video and seeing me not look my best is honestly a little scary. And that's exactly why I think I'm doing this. Because if I can't even talk about my obsession with beauty while not trying to look beautiful, then what is the point? I've had a really difficult relationship with my appearance for as long as I can remember. I grew up in a predominantly white area as a person of color, and I don't think that I realized how much that affected me until I got older. I never thought that I was hideous, don't get me wrong, but I definitely wasn't the girl that guys had a crush on. I was kind of just there. I was pretty quiet and honestly a little awkward. I always felt a little different. But as a little girl, you notice these things way earlier than people realize. You notice who guys like, who people think are pretty, who gets picked, even if no one acknowledges it. I think things started to change when I started college, right? I learned how to take care of myself a little bit better. I started working out. I learned how to do my skincare and my makeup. I learned how to do my hair. I started dressing better. Somewhere along that way, people started treating me differently. When I go out in public and I'm wearing makeup and I look nice, I get quite a few compliments from strangers. I get hit on quite often. My friends often tell me that I had a glow up, and it's a little jarring if I'm being honest, because this is exactly what I thought I wanted when I was growing up. I thought that if people thought that I was pretty, I would finally stop thinking about what I looked like. The weird part is, I think about my appearance way more than I ever did before. If someone takes a picture of me, I immediately want to see it, and if it looks bad, I make them delete it. Every time I leave the house, I am checking every single mirror. Every time I'm walking into work or into school, I am looking at my reflection in every window that I can possibly see. I am constantly worried about what my hair looks like, what my skin looks like, what my outfit looks like. Oh, do I look fat in this? Oh, do I look tired today? Why is my face so puffy? And it just keeps going. And honestly, it's exhausting. I don't think that I was expecting this. When I was younger, I thought that if I became prettier, it would solve all of my problems. Instead, I think it just gave me a new thing to lose. I think a hard part to explain about all of this is that I know that people view me differently than when they did when I was younger. But the version of myself in my head never truly changed. I'm still the girl who felt different. I'm still the girl who felt like she was never pretty enough. So when someone compliments me, it feels like they're talking about someone else, like they're not talking about me. Like there's this weird disconnect between the way that people see me and the way I see myself. I don't really think that's a good explanation of it unless you've also felt like that. Something that is hard for me to admit is that I know that I am more than what I look like. I'm smart. I'm kind. I am really hardworking. I'm ambitious. I'm goal oriented. I'm creative. I'm a good friend. I care about my family. These are all things that make me me. But I think I don't value these things as much as I value my appearance. And I hate admitting that because it makes me feel shallow. But I also think pretending like I don't feel this way isn't helping me. When I think about it a little more, I don't think I'm necessarily obsessed with beauty. I think I'm obsessed with what beauty has given me: validation, attention, feeling like I belong somewhere. Because when I was younger, I believed that beauty was the thing standing in the way of me living the life that I wanted. So now, every compliment feels like proof of the fact that I am finally enough. But it also means that I'm terrified of losing it. Because if I lose it, who am I? Do I become the little girl again that was invisible? I don't think that this obsession comes from vanity. I think it comes from fear. The fear of not being enough. The fear of if people stop thinking I'm pretty, they stop seeing me altogether. But I think that's why I needed to film this video like this. No makeup, greasy hair, hoodie on, right? Not trying to look my best. Because I don't want this video to be another performance. I want it to be honest. I know that there is more to me than what I look like. I really do know that. But knowing that and believing it are two very different things. And I think I'm still trying to learn the difference. Damn, I look like shit. Oh my god.